Hey guys, welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And in this episode, we're checking out the last bit of content that this game has to offer, in the form of the final expansion pass update. If you purchase the DLC expansion, you will obtain the Nopon Summons Part 2 and Nopon Invitation Part 2, which unlocks a new blade for us to acquire. And oh boy, they saved the best for last. But to get this whole side quest started, first we have to have a little bit of dialogue with the Archsage. And Archsage, see friend come bearing Nopon Summon Part 2. Is that meaning friends come prepared for anything? Should I be worried? New challenges! Otherworldly fighter and poison paradise are tough as nails. Need every preparation in book. Otherworldly fighter? Whoever they are, that does sound like a challenge. That one is self-explanatory. Friend try. Friend understand. Hopefully friend enjoy. But for Poison Paradise Challenge, Archsage offer teensy bit of free advice. Setting is this. Poison monster appears suddenly in spring on certain island. What kind of poison monster? Name is Cloud Sea Befuller Loth, I think. And true to name, here before pure spring, so now it deadly and stinky. No place is battle is safe. Have to combat poison and enemies. Challenge is very high level one. Tough. Well, alright, but is it even possible to beat? Abso-doodly-toodly. You see, Nopon Archsage has prepared special anti-toxin swamp combat gear for friends. Oh, nice one. Does it work something like my salvage suit? Well, not quite. Salvage suit very constricted. Cannot move freely. And so not well suited for battle. Yeah, you're probably right. Therefore, outfits that Nopon Archsage prepare not only mitigate poison, but also afford complete freedom of move. And you just let us have them. I would love nothing more. However, I got kiboshed by Orderly, who say best to trade for flawless Nopon stone. I see it's trading then. But, though, however, Nopon Archsage really want friends to get them. Definitely for sure. Alright, we'll do our best, I guess. But though, however, Nopon Archsage, as friends, please, do not get too angry. Why would we get angry? I mentioned anti-poison property before, but material with that property actually terribly expensive in current market. Nopon Archsage is, of course, big player, but even using all influence could only lay wings on bits and scraps. When making cloths for all friends, surface area per person turn out somewhat small. Small? How small are we talking? About worth of swimsuit. Swimsuit! Indeed, swimsuit. So Pyra, Nia, and all the others would be wearing swimsuits. Rex's interest is piqued? Maybe, but, what am I saying? They'll all strangle me if they find out. Please, do calm Rex's self. Surely we'll be fine. Saying worth swimsuit is just slip of tongue of Archsage. Correct term is special anti-toxin swamp combat gear. If not wear, then take poison damage. It's quite fearsome damage as well. Friends will die in 10 seconds tops. I'm not sure everyone will be on board about this. It only way to clear challenge. There's no way around. Right then. We'll do our best to collect flawless Nopon stones so we can get the special anti-toxin swamp combat gear, which is totally not a bathing suit, don't be fooled. Then I'll do my best to convince everyone to actually put on the special anti-toxin swamp combat gear. Yeah! And then, we'll do our best to take out the Cloud Sea before Loth. That is all that Nopon Archsage asked for. Knowing Rex is just a matter of time before challenge crumple like wet tissue during allergy season. For sake of Rex, probably best not to mention that determined combatant can clear challenge even without gear. What? Did you just say something? With all that being said, though, the main thing we're going to be focusing on in this episode is actually the otherworldly fighter, because this is, well, pretty much the coolest thing in the game. Minus the Shulk and Fiora DLC, but as you'll see, they're kind of similar. But for those who are fans of Xenoblade Chronicles X, well, I think you'll like this a little bit. Just maybe.
Incredible. What a stunning view. Is that... Cherry? Yes, it really is. From the country he loved so much. Where did all this data come from? And such a wide open battlefield, too. Very realistic for a simulation. I'm pretty impressed. That Nopon trader really gave me a good deal on this. Prone. I see. So you're my enemies, then. Only this many, though? I'll have to tell him to crank up the difficulty next time. Fortune favors the bold. I'll ambush them with some ranged arts. Sliding slinger! That dent him. I'll move in and keep the rhythm going. Break down! Doesn't match prone dagger. Is the simulator bugging out? Seems best to clear them out quickly.
The battle begins against Elma from Xenoblade Chronicles X. God dang, this is so amazing. The fact that they would bring back what is widely considered to be the main character of a past Xenoblade game again! We thought it was crazy enough they did it with Shulk, but they're like, you know what? You get Elma too, and I think that is absolutely awesome. You get the battle theme music, you get everything. She has all her skills from being the Full Metal Jaguar, which she never played Xenoblade Chronicles X. That is gonna sound really, really confusing, but man, it's just so stinking awesome that like Monolith Soft would do this. I completely forgot I gave Mithra the swimsuit outfit. No one's gonna believe me. Whatever. Let's get these combos going though. Realistically though, this fight is not a pushover. I know the main focus was like, oh, you gotta get the swimsuit, Rex, but no, this fight is pretty darn tough. So we gave Poppy Cutie Pie the God dang, is she gonna do it or not? Crap. I gotta like actually focus. This is pretty rough. Okay, we toppled her, so maybe she won't actually go for that ability. But what I was gonna, oh my god, no way. What I was gonna say is, god dang, I got aggro. No, 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 no. Don't let Zeke die. Please heal, 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 heal. We gave Poppy Cutie Pie the ability to, oh my god, I'm dead. I pulled too much aggro. That is rough. Okay. Poppy Cutie Pie has access to Dark. We're gonna need to use that here because if we do not, this fight will get really tough. So we really gotta heal up. Good god. She's using Combat Limbo. Uh-oh. As long as she doesn't use Ghost Factory, though, I think we should be fine. And out of everything Xenoblade Chronicles X did, I think having a skill called Ghost Factory has to be one of my favorite things. But god dang, this is just so cool. She has very similar animations, but the model that they use is vastly different. And like, oh god, this is kind of rough actually. I need to go into Shulk and Monado Shield. Please let me live, let me live, let me live. Oh my god, just barely. Oh crap. Let's just block that real quick. Oh my god, this is... That was supposed to be an easy one. Whatever though. Let's just finish off with Pandy's Heaven's Bolt. God dang. We need to get as many orbs as we can. I don't want to end the fight too quickly though because there's just so many cool, like, not really references, but Easter eggs they did with her, like, attacks and abilities. And this is honestly one of the... I'm dead again! God dang! Unique encounters in the sense that, like, a lot of her animations and stuff are totally unique to this one scenario, which is really cool, the fact that they would do that. Oh my god, you gotta quit dodging, girl. That ain't fair. I don't like that. But, let's not end that one, because it might make us do too much damage. Realistically, I just gotta not pull aggro, and I know I'm on Cosmos. Debatably one of the strongest blades in the game. So we're probably gonna pull eventually, but that's okay. I'm just gonna keep spamming Cosmos' level 3, because the damage output seems to actually be kind of low. Maybe I should go into Shulk. This is my first time doing this, y'all. I just know that she was in the game. But, here it comes, Ghost Factory. God dang it! This is what I wanted to show. Oh my gosh. So, she'll just straight up multiply herself. Yeah, and those have all the strength of a normal one. Oh god. Oh god. No, we gotta go into, chain attack. Crud. I did not want to use the chain attack because, well, to be frank, it's a little cheap, but, kinda have to. I'm gonna start with Shulk's. She doesn't have the awakening, but we really don't have much else to do. What next? If I go for light, I think it's gonna go for light. So I'm just gonna use Fiora. She might be able to do some AoE damage. And okay, we got that one down. Sweet. So we can't continue the combo because Poppy Alpha always has access to that Earth Orb. Okay, sweet. Now I'm gonna try and use Cosmos's level 2. And the range on this is giant, so this might actually be able to do enough damage. Yeah, there we go. That was my plan, to deal with the Ghost Factory once. And then we'll use Mithra's. Oh, God, that cost. Anyway, we'll use Mithra's level 2 special. And that should take care of the Ghost Factory. Awesome! And that's pretty much the fight. I mean, naturally, if you have this set up, there ain't no way you losing. Like, you can probably solo this with just Telos if you have her fully maxed out. But, you know, I wanted to show off a couple of her abilities without getting completely decimated. But, god dang, this is so awesome, man. I love Xenoblade Chronicles 2. At some point, it was one of my favorite RPGs. It does get a little, like, dicey towards the end, but that's not what we're here to talk about. I just think that this is a really awesome reference for, debatably, the coolest character in that game. They couldn't put Cross in the game since he's a, you know, custom character and all that, but down she goes, gotta say. That was pretty awesome. Oh god, you alright? You sure this is ethical? Nopon Arcsage? She looks dead as crap. Okay. Not sure why she's radiating darkness, but yeah. Elma. She's awesome. That was actually really fast, good god. But believe it or not, we're not done. We have to do that again, and it's much harder, but worry about that later. How you doing? Hey there. What is this place? I don't even frankly know. I played a game all day. Are you okay? You're not prone. Yeah, I'm standing up. Yeah, about that. What's the word prone you're using? You're saying it like it's a race or something. No Gormati, or Danians, Tantalese, and so forth. Never heard of prone. Nor do I, I'm afraid. I do not recall ever hearing of them. Until just a moment ago, you looked just like prone. Just like my mortal enemies. I thought this was a battle simulation. You're telling me it's all real? Was this that traitor's plan all along? Friend, very perceptive. Where'd you come from? This is my house. Where do you think I came from? Friends sound startled like 10-ton gorilla with fancy name appears from somewhere and started playing electric guitar. God, these references. Mr. Arcsage, respectfully, so was you that arranged this. Indeedly doodle. Nopon Arcsage capable of do almost anything in pursuit of entertainment. That's a weird thing to boast about. I did wonder why a run-of-the-mill traitor was calling himself the Nopon Arcsage. Anyway, what kind of strange tech did you put in that battle simulation? Nothing much. This little trick for spirit away consciousness of Elma to this here land of challenge. So my real self is still in New LA, inside the simulator? Very much, yes. I'm glad we sort this out so quickly. Well, alright then. She's just so accepting of this scenario. You said it's my consciousness, but it feels like my whole essence is here. What's your end goal? Very good question. Answer is simple. To realize ambition of Nopon Arcsage and make a lifelong dream come true! Dream? What dream? Having all the Xenoblade characters, I mean... Could it be to make Elma and me, and you and Rex meet face to face? I guess so. It's as Shulk say. His dream of everyone to see Shulk and Elma in one place together! The heck is the everyone in that sentence? I can't believe this. All the machinations just for this? Yeah, crazy crossover, ain't it? I forget myself. First, I should apologize to all of you. I mistook you for enemies and attacked you without provocation. The fault lies with me entirely. I hope you can forgive it. Relax, there's nothing to overlook. It's all just a big misunderstanding. Yeah, my name's Rex. What's yours? I'm Elma, a member of Blade, a private military outfit based in New LA, the human colony on the planet Mira. Oh. So what you're saying is you're a Blade? Yes? You know about Blades? How is that possible? Know about them, dear madam, we are Blades. Blades and drivers, that is. Wait. What does driving have to do with it? But only Poppy is artificial blade. Please do remember. Hold on, I'm getting really confused. Yeah, it's kinda... It appears to me that the word blade may have different meaning in Rex and Elma's worlds. But that's exactly why it's so delightful! Right, let's get things straight then. In my world, blade indicates the organization. And in yours, it's a... species? Race? Is that correct? Yeah, kinda. You're not a million tetinpeds off, but you're not quite on the money. When a person touches a core crystal of life form that is born in that instant, that is a blade. Yeah, it's really, really complicated. Not really. I don't know. I think this world is actually built in a very easy to understand way. Maybe I've just been playing it for 200 hours, so that's why I feel that way. A life born from a crystal, then. And they come in all different shapes? Yeah, pretty much. Hey, Elma, I've noticed you're not surprised at Gramps and Dromark speaking? Right, well, maybe I'm just used to it. Many different species call home to Mira. Yeah, they really do. Weirder still, we can all communicate freely. Some ascribe it to conscious interference by some unknown party. Your planet Mira. It's the first time I'm hearing about it. Your world certainly seems different from ours. The Bionis and Alrest are relatively similar in composition. Definitely. First I thought you guys came from some humanoid titan that I'd never heard of. Hold on. There's something I want to check. What? What is problem? My friend looking at Tora like Tora eat Elma's breakfast. Don't you dare say that like it's not something you'd ever do, Tora. But Tora never met Elma. When Tora have time to go to other worlds and eat someone's breakfast, it wasn't me. The speech pattern definitely matches. You said your name was Tora. Are you friends with a Nopon called Tatsu? That absurd. Tora not have any friends called Tatsu. Barely have friends at all. Fine then. It seems I've got the wrong... Nopon? The Tora I know was smaller anyway. And a far sweeter child. Well, that's true. Yeah, there was Tora and Mira as well. Tora copped to being larger than most Nopon his age, but never thought sweetness would be out of question. Easy there, Tora. I know it's a sore subject, but we really need to hurry this conversation along, alright? The writers are getting very irritable. You pronounce it Nopon. Over here we say it with a shorter vowel. Are the creatures themselves similar? The appearance and mannerisms are the same. I can't really see any major differences on the whole. Well, it might support the hypothesis that my world is different somehow. And it might be a little late to say, but... Rex and you, Shulk, I'm ready to accept that you and yours are not simply virtual simulatory entities. How nice of you. Well, that's a relief. It's just a step away from being friends. Pyra's right. After all, it didn't take us long to ally with Pyra and her friends either. Yes, I certainly get that impression. Holy crap, I just realized Elma is taller. Oh my gosh, she's the tallest Xenoblade protector. How about that? God, this is so cool. I'm fanboying so hard. It's just like, man, it's exactly the scene that Oxage writes so many stories about and posts to Argentum notice board. Okay then. For an Arcsage, he's sure got some kitty-like dreams, eh? You could say that again. Do not make fun of dreams of Oxage! Dream of Oxage's chance of friends! Great chance to earn much experience and get awesome loot! That's an enticing proposition, but I do have my duties as Blade Colonel to perform. I can't afford to spend hours on end stuck in a simulation. That is problem that is barely problem! Nopon Oxage already tweak relative time stream flow rate setting. For one day that passes in this realm, time elapsed on Mira is precisely 270 milliseconds. Okay then. Milliseconds? Did you just make up a unit there? In other words, I could spend an entire year here and only lose 10 seconds on the other side. Yes, so perfect for training self. Also, Oxage deeply impressed by arithmetic skills. No need to train those. Yeah, I can appreciate the usefulness and, thank you? So what Rex think? Want to borrow strength of Elma just like he did with Fiora and Shulk? Yeah, why the crud not? She's awesome. Of course. Can never have too many friends. Yeah, Then it's decided. From now on, I'll be at your command. That she will. Looking forward to it, Team Rex. Aw, she's so polite. And just like that, Mira's finest. And I do mean finest. I'll stop. We'll join the party as an engageable blade. Just like with Shulk and Fiora, you do not need overdrive particles to pass them on. And I think that is goddamn awesome. Also, we can't take her outside the lane of challenge. Also, she can use an overdrive system that is exclusive to her, which is really, really cool. But to show that off in the best capacity, we actually have to get her outside of the lane of challenge. So that's what our next focus is going to be on. Doing Elma Redux, which is very easy if you have, well, Corvin maxed out, but I don't, so... Alright, here we go. Elma Redux. She gains 5 more levels, and at the very start of the battle is going to go ahead and activate Ghost Factory. Meaning, she's going to avoid all our damage and summon 3 more ghosts. However, these ghosts have infinitely more HP than they did before. On top of this, oh my god, they're going to seal the party gauge. I didn't even notice that. Holy crap. That is an issue, but despite that, we have the best blades in the game. And Taurus Poppy Cutie Pie combo is just going to help us out so much. 1 clone down. That's what I want to see. Let's continue to just deal with them as fast as we can. Oh my god, our damage output is insane. You can clear this on the custom difficulty to get access for Elma to leave the land of challenge, but oh my gosh, guys, I cannot even imagine doing this on the hardest difficulty, that being Bringer of Chaos. Holy crap, that would be ridiculous. Like, the very start of the fight is arguably the toughest. Once you kind of get the last one down, though, I'm going to try and use Seal Reinforcements so that she cannot do any more summoning, because that is kind of an issue. Sadly, our only Dark Blade on the team currently is Poppy Cutie Pie, but he's getting his special so much and, like, so quickly. I think it should be good. I don't believe she can summon more reinforcement. Oh my god, no way. She went overdrive. Oh my god. That is an issue. I don't think she can summon more reinforcements as long as one Ghost Elma is still alive. So that is something to consider, but she stole our whole party gauge. That is an issue. We're hopefully going to try and generate that back. Ideally, I don't even know how you can do half of these challenges without access to, like, all of the, really powerful blades, like the S-tier blades, such as Cosmos, Telos, and all that, but we still gotta burn down this last Ghost Elma, and alright, we should be good. I need to go into Shulk, I'm gonna auto-purge that, so we don't, oh, someone already got me. I don't know who did that, but thanks a lot, god dang. So, ideally, oh man, I kinda just wanna stay into, Shulk for a little bit longer, but I don't think we have chances of doing that. Tora is just eating up that damage like it's nobody's business. Oh my gosh, dude. So if we get this Dark Orb going, and then go into Telos and use her level 3, I think we should be good. Ideally, we have, Poppy Cutie Pie to get the orb destroyed. Holy crud. This is, a little bit tougher than I thought it was gonna be. God dang. Oh, but she's, awakened again. Oh god, I pulled aggro. Alright, I'm just gonna pop the chain attack. We have all of our burst symbols, all that jazz already on. I don't think it'll matter too much. Let's just start off with our blade. And that should be a wrap. God dang. I mean, realistically, you can make the battle infinitely harder if you desire. But, I'm alright. I don't really want to worry about that right now. I just want to get access to the blade so we can get the crud out of, this environment and show her off in the main portion of the game. Let's, just end it off. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. All the Xenoblade Chronicles protagonists are just fighting each other. It's so awesome. Oh my, thank you, Arxace, for making this fanfiction, but, you guys know the drill by now. Game's not too tough. You can figure out the strategy that works best with your team to take her down. I was planning to show off, like, a team that kind of, like, fit the thematics of the original Xenoblade Chronicles X, but, realistically, an all Ether Cannon team doesn't really function that well. What? We can't get 3 chests? God damn. Elmo, relax. Like, come on. You're a part of the team. You could at least give me some better item drops. God dang. But, with that being taken care of, yeah, that was, like, I think that was about the same speed, actually. We can now take Elma outside. No, a minute faster. We can take Elma outside the land of challenge and see, like, a special event, actually, with her, heart-to-heart. But, we'll worry about that a bit later. And friends clear that challenge also? Oh, that is big deal. Surely Arxace revised opinion of friends. How many revisions is that now? Friends, stop this backtalk at once. Otherwise, friend not get this treasure that Arxace prepare. Is that how you talk to your friends? What do you mean? Behold, is gift from Arcsage. Alrest Link Relay. So you had another one lying around. This looks like an augment for my ground gear armor. Where did you get that? Friends shouldn't worry about small details, or sweat them. Should focus on important point, which is awesomeness of Alrest Link Relay. Is it the same sort of thing as the rings that Shulk and Fiora got? Care to explain? If Friend equips this, can leave this realm and travel to the wood of Alrest. I'd be able to help Rex and the others on their quests, is that right? Yeah. Well, my body remains in New LA. Interesting. An opportunity to cross swords with new people and enemies. There's more to Alrest than fighting. I could teach you about salvaging too! Seeing friends happy warms cockles of Nopon Arcsage. New fiction story is brewing within head. Is this really a part of your fan fiction? God. Also, Nopon Arcsage spent 2,000 years finding Alrest Link Relay, so please do not Well, there will be some time for talk later. Let's go try this thing out. Sounds great. Next stop, Alrest. Nopon Arcsage spent 500 years working on that joke, and only got to use one time. Poor Arcsage, man. But he's also kind of a jerk. Anyways, like I said before, Elma can now venture outside of the land of challenge, meaning it's time to level her up. Oh, snap. Is that a high rarity beta scope? God dang, I wonder. But, yeah. Thinking Elma's awesome. Let's show her off real quick. Alright guys, a few pouch items later and Elma's trust has reached A rank, so we can start talking about some of the unique quests and heart-to-hearts that we can show off. And the first one is in Marsa Spring in Goromon. Where the crud is that, you're probably wondering? You remember that giant frog we fought like a billion episodes ago? Yeah, it's around there. So if we come to this area with all the drivers unlocked, I don't think you could actually get Elma on your team. I mean, who's to say? I guess you could be strong enough at that point in the game to get Elma and not have all the drivers with you, but in case you don't, you need them. So you need Nia and Morag. So we're gonna come over to this spring, and if I recall, yeah, there it is. The pseudo heart-to-heart. I don't know what you'd call these, but we're just showing Elma all around Alrest. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Wish Shulk and Fiora got these too, but here we are. This is Masra Spring. You like it? Mysterious looking place. Reminds me of Noctilum. Noctilum, eh? Is that where you're from, Elma? No, not remotely. The place I come from is very different still. Noctilum is a region of the planet Mira. I lived along the humans whose ship, the White Whale, landed on Mira. Tora not really understand planet, but White Whale is like big, huge fish-shaped Titan ship? No, it's quite different from a Titan. The name is a reference to something in an old human book. Anyway, Mira isn't my real home. But me and my comrades are working hard to make it a fitting second home for mankind. Though you speak of another world, the story is a familiar one. Mankind finds a way to strive and overcome. It sure sounds like it. And Noctilum didn't exactly welcome us with open arms. Its enormous trees and indigenous wildlife pushed back against us every step of the way. But it's unavoidable if we're to make ourselves part of the Miran ecosystem. Sounds like a right faff if you ask me. Yeah, but I feel like I get it. It's not like we haven't had to kill some living creatures or run away from some monsters from time to time. It's all part of the parcel of living in the rich world of Alrest, right? Exactly. People have to exist inside the world that surrounds them. Well, enough talk for now. Let's do the neighborly thing and introduce ourselves to this area. Okay, and Elma's focus and lock capabilities have been updated. Nice! So, we gotta learn a little bit about Elma. But I already knew literally everything about Elma because I played her game and finished it. Almost 100%. So the next quest we're gonna head to, I believe... For the next scene, you have to come to the ruins of Fountain Park here in the stomach of Raya. And if you have everyone that you need present, you'll see another bonus scene with Elma. I really like these. I wonder what place she's gonna say this looks like next. Actually, come to think of it, it doesn't look like any of the areas in the original Xenoblade X, huh? It's the ruins of Fountain Park. This looks like the place where I first met all of you. With the petals dancing in the breeze. You don't see a view like this every day. It was a lucky day for us when we met you, Elma. And today's another one. The cherry blossoms make for such an enchanting rain. You're so poetic, Elma. I love it. Is cherry the Mirran word for the saffronia trees? Oh, you call them saffronias. They do look similar to the cherry trees I'm familiar with. I'm touched. I really am. I didn't think I'd get to see them again. Oh, those trees only grow on the earth? The place you said it was lost? That's right. They were synonyms with a country that was beloved by someone who was very dear to me. Wow, it sounds like a real sad story. She talks about it with so much feeling. But we have to respect her privacy. Say, Elma, this dear person, was he your boyfriend or something? My prince, how can you be so indelicate? I'll leave that to your imagination. The saffronia trees were the first things I saw when it came to this world. I wonder if it was part of the Nopon Archsage's plan, too. If so, I'll have to thank him. I think that's giving him approximately 7 billion times too much credit, but I guess I'll keep that to myself. So, yeah, get a nice little reference to some events and some backstory with Elma. I kind of want to go into detail, but maybe you haven't played that game, and if not, I love these trees. Now let me shoot them. What the... Anyway, if you haven't played the game before, I don't want to say too much, but it's nice to give little, like, mentions to some things, and...
You need excellent skills of observation.
That should do. Anyway, moving on to the next one. It's the Ancient Wall in Temperantia, and I know exactly where that is. But in case you don't, in Temperantia, head directly north till you can't go north no more, and that is the Ancient Wall. Now we just gotta find... Ah, there it is. This is the next site where we're gonna see another event with Elma. Pretty crazy wall, ain't it? It's pretty neat. Would appear we are here. This is the Ancient Wall which we were to investigate. Yeah. How do you feel about all this? It's pretty evil looking, huh? The land seems ravaged. It's like some ancient battleground. That's exactly what it is. Well, to be honest, it's also a fairly recent battleground. Yeah, indeed. Regrettably, one of the parties responsible for that was my homeland, the Ardanian Empire. I assume from your tone you were against it. Completely. Of course, in certain matters, conflict is simply unavoidable. But this was not one of those matters. It was a foolish dispute to start, made worse by fools who sought to use it for their own benefit. Nothing more. This world is much like mine then. Was it like that on Mira too? Our struggle for survival on Mira is a simple thing in comparison. I was thinking of the rise and fall of the entire spacefaring civilizations in the most distant past of my universe. A clash between two great forces in the near vicinity of Earth's space. That conflict was foolish in the utmost. I do not comprehend every nuance of the meaning of your words. Yet, the depth of the desolation behind them is clear as day. For my part, small though it may be, I wish to quell what senseless conflict is within my means to quell. I feel exactly the same. Aw. Morag and Elma had a little bonding moment. How cute, but yeah, they got some sad stories. Good guy. Anyways, for this next one, we're actually going back to Spirit Crucible Elpis. For the next pseudo heart-to-heart, you have to come to the Portal of Heroes in Spirit Crucible Elpis. I don't think this place needs any reintroduction. Mithra, put some clothes on! We're in the deepest part of Elpis Great Hall, the Vault of Heroes. I'm finding it incredible that such a wide open space could stretch inside a Titan. Inside a living creature. Quite. Though we Titans may not even be conscious of it ourselves. Frequently, people will build things and let them fall into ruins, all inside of us. And we won't notice in the slightest. That's taking incentive to a whole new level, eh, Gramps? There's cheeky, and then there's rude. Brings me back. Mira's got its share of mysterious ruins, too. All built by unknown hands. Yeah, I don't think anyone knows who built all these ones either. Well, the Vault of Heroes being a notable exception, I guess. Now, is that right? Indeed. This place is dedicated to Adam, a hero from the days of yore. He fought a great battle to save people, then sealed his power away and disappeared. Who knows where? A hero, huh? That's what we in New LA call the one who gave their life to save the people on the White Whale. You used to be Adam's blade, right, Mithra? Yeah, 500 years ago. Though I've slept through most of the intervening years, so... feels much more recent than that. What? Is there something on my face? Not exactly. So you used to be Hero's partner too. You should cherish those memories while they last. Did you not hear what I just said? To me, it feels like it happened last month, so it doesn't exactly fall under memories to cherish, or used to. Is that right? Alright, I'll cherish them, okay? In any case, isn't it more important for me to make good memories with the current driver, maybe? I don't know. I don't think that's what Elma's saying. Then what is she saying, then? The ruins found on Mira, or on Alrest, are like those world's memories. I'm saying you don't have to deny your past to live in the present. We should move ahead, make memories as we go. I think he thinks so, too. Mithra just ain't having it. She's maybe a little jealous, dude. Anyways, very tense scene, nevertheless. Our last one is, in a very peculiar area. Hopefully you have it unlocked, but you also need Cosmos in your party to even have access to it. God dang. So let's head to the 7th Imperium Skyport and get this done. Real simple. All you gotta do is come up here to this Wind Mastery Point. I'm sure you've seen this 1,000 times, especially if you've been up here a lot, and you'll be taken right to it. It's as easy as that. Yeah, it's kind of hard to find though. And look at all the Titans, Elma. They're scary as crap. God dang. This is the World Tree, the 7th Perimeter Skyport to be exact. Skyport. I had my suspicions before, but now it's almost certain. Their World Tree is a man-made structure, just like I thought. It's truly remarkable. The Bionis and the Mechonis are very tall, but the structure's likely larger still. Yeah, it's much bigger than the White Whale, too. Just look at how small the surface of Alrest looks from here. Believe it or not, there's a man who made it up here, all by himself. By himself? That's incredible. Even we needed to pull our strength together to make it. It seems insufficient. A single person's abilities are sorely limited. That's exactly why we form combat units and away teams. Together we can achieve what we alone couldn't. I agree. In a sense, a driver and their blade are an example of such a unit. A whole greater than the sum of its parts. Definitely. It's only because I had Mithra and Pyra and all of you that I made it this far. And now you also have Cosmos and Elma. And us by your side. Affirmative. My prognostic heuristics suggest that they should allow us to obtain even higher performance levels. Yeah. Anyway. It's very mysterious. What's that? Just the reason we're all gathered. Or were gathered here. It's like the Nopon Archsage said, right? How it was his dream or something? I don't know. Yes, right. He did say that. But I feel like there must be some purpose, some meaning in this meeting. I don't know why, but it rings true. Sorry. I'm just being weird, I guess. Don't apologize. Truthfully, I feel similar, Elma. It reminds me of the words I heard at that time. All life walking hand in hand. It's a little like what we're doing now, isn't it? I'd like to think so anyway. Everyone, you appear to be enjoying the conversation. Does this mean that the reconnaissance mission is over? I completely forgot about that. Come on, let's keep going and put this thing to bed. Or we could not. Agreed. That's what we all got to do. I must learn what I can from this world and use the knowledge to crack Mira's secrets wide open. And with that, we're done with all of Elma's kind of heart-to-hearts. And now you can max her out because her field skills otherwise are not going to be unlocked. So touring Mira is going to unlock all those other ones, which is kind of unique. Gives her a little something different that the other blades didn't have. So these other ones aren't really too difficult. You can max those out eventually. I don't think I need to cover those in video form. But now, let's show off Elma's combat power. Alright guys, now it's finally time to see what Elma can do. We've teleported it back to the profaned place to take on Tyranno Titan Kuradil again. And y'all better see some damage. So I didn't max out Elma 100% because frankly, if I did, this fight would be over almost instantly. But let's show off her level 1 special, which is Sliding Slinger. just does a bunch of multi-hits really quickly. It's not too bad. Personally, I like to use Elma on Rex. It just seems to work out the best for me. Her arts aren't honestly the best. She has Dark Edge, which has to hit from the back. Trick Shot's okay since it's just a cancel attack, and that's usually not too difficult to get off, but really, the back attacks are not my favorite to use for that exact reason. A lot of enemies in this game have just tails, and it's a really big annoyance. But her level 3 hits a whole heck of a lot. I believe it also does AoE damage, which can be really, really helpful. But by far, her best moves and options, I want to say, are her level 2s because it just hits so many times. It's really hard to get the damage cap on it, but if you can, it's not bad. It's 100 Shells, which is a signature attack of the Full Metal Jaguars, which is her class from Xenoblade Chronicles X. And I think that is pretty cool. Let's show off her level 3 off real fast before we get into the main thing that makes Elma such a beast. And God, I love this song so much. Easily my favorite thing about Xenoblade Chronicles X had to be the music. It was so unique and just, gosh, it got me so pumped up for the game's official release. And god dang, was it awesome. So even though she's not S+ Trust, she's also critting a whole heck of a lot. But now let's get into what makes Elma unique. Overdrive. So you can spend 3 bars of the party gauge to actually use the mechanic that is first introduced in Xenoblade Chronicles X, which is Overdrive, which vastly increases your damage numbers depending on how many times you hit the opponent. Every, time that we hit the enemy, we're gonna get, a little boost to our damage output, our recharge rate, and our resistances, which is pretty nice. Now, to get this going even higher and to continue the overdrive, you can keep proccing it. And I'm kind of afraid of this murder ray, but I think I'll dodge it just because Elma's that cool. So, ideally, what you want to do is you just want to keep spamming specials as much as you can, and I might as well just get Dahlia going so we can get some healing going. But it is so cool they even brought this song, the Overdrive theme, which has a German name I'm not even going to try and pronounce, over into the game too. I think that is so awesome. And the best part about this is you can use Overdrive with other blades, and it is so goddamn cool to see you're going from Shulk to using Overdrive to using Cosmos's dual cannons. Holy crud, dude. It's literally the best fan service we could ever have asked for. But just to cut to the chase here, I'm going to try and get to max so we can compare the damage output. This isn't really the best way to do it, but I think level 2s are the way to go. We are playing on a custom difficulty so that I can actually recharge my arts very quickly, but honestly, this might actually make her one of the better blades in the game. Not probably the best because this does eat up the party gauge, and while we are doing this, we can't actually go into a chain attack, which is kind of annoying, but not the end of the world. I think it's just okay. And yeah, let's just keep continuing with that. I think this is just so goddamn cool. I mean, they obviously couldn't add skills into Xenoblade Chronicles 2, because that would make the game a little overpowered. But, you know, they did the next best thing, which was, well, Overdrive, which probably is a little more deadly than the giant robots introduced in that game. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I have a ton of videos on Xenoblade Chronicles X, but, yeah, she's not the best, but definitely not the worst. I'm just gonna get this Overdrive to max so you can see the damage numbers, and then we'll go from there. We're almost there, just a little more, there it is! Alright, so at max capacity, you're doing 500% more damage on your attacks, and that is pretty goddamn crazy. This carries over to other blades too, so it's not just Elma, and honestly, this might make one of the best support blades in the game. I know we got Corvin in this same patch, and he's also apparently incredibly powerful, but just being able to do this amount of raw damage on your whole party is pretty darn crazy, gotta say. And the best part of all is when you end the battle, you get the classic Xenoblade Chronicles X party damage and Overdrive, ending screen. I think that is so goddamn cool. And honestly, Elma, such an amazing blade. And with that brief showcase over, this concludes the episode, guys, and pretty much our coverage of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. It's hard to believe that there's so much to this game that I was able to keep this series going on for so long, but believe it or not, all things have to come to an end eventually, and it seems like a good place to stop for right now. I still cannot believe it, though. They added all of the Xenoblade protagonists and a Xenosaga protagonist into one game. God dang. I love Monolith Soft and I love Nintendo for that. But I also want to thank you guys so much for the support on this series. I truly do love covering these games, and I hope that I can keep doing so for as long as I can. But, yeah, let's not make our goodbyes too long. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and see you next time. Bye.